Smoking is a tremendous problem in the United States. If we even look at just secondhand smoke, the estimates are that somewhere around 40,000 people a year die from secondhand smoke. It increases the incidence of asthma in kids. It triggers asthma attacks. It can trigger heart attacks.
You know, North Carolina's made a lot of progress with smoking cessation, primarily because of our laws to prohibit smoking in public spaces, around buildings, for example, inside restaurants, bars, places like that. Our rates of asthma seem to be falling in the last several years.
Western North Carolina was really the cigarette provider for the rest of the nation, and we had a lot of people that were, very heavy smokers.
I've smoked for 52 years. My brothers and sisters smoked, and they thought I would tell my mother and dad for them, so they wouldn't make me smoke. So I started smoking when I was 5 years old.
This barn behind me is one of the many barns on the farm where we did hang tobacco. I never actually hung it myself. Usually it was the men that did that, but they would get up there in different levels and then they'd hand it up to each other from the next level up to the next level to get it up pretty high in the barn.
We just purchased this business in September of 10, and the business was in North Carolina. I'm from Virginia. Those two states are tobacco country. And so when we came in, one of the first things we did was to put in a no smoking program. And I think it took people aback at first, but today people say, a lot like I did, it was what I needed.
We pushed back the transition to tobacco-free several months because we wanted to make sure the associates had enough time to understand what we were going to do and that they wouldn't be allowed to smoke. We provide reimbursements for smoking cessation. First year we provided about $5,000 and then last year just about $500.
I think the value is that we're trying to tell associates that their health is important. The incentives there, they back it up with cash to their health savings account that they can use, and they back it up with the smoking cessation reimbursement.
Without that push, I think, to actually go ahead and get it done, I probably wouldn't have done it. So until I had that little push, I think that was a good thing.
I tried 2 or 3 times, just laying them down, and I couldn't do it. I kind of got sick. I knew I was going to have to quit. And I thought, if that's what's making me sick, I've got to do it now. I was scared. I did not think I could do it, but I laid them down before it ever took place. I'd quit almost a month and a half before they made them quit smoking here. I didn't wait for the company to tell me I couldn't smoke anymore. I did it, and I feel a lot better. I can breathe better, I can walk, I can run, and yeah, I can really tell a difference in my health.
As a kid, I wouldn't have really thought about, oh, we're growing tobacco and that's necessarily a bad thing that hurts people. But health is important to me. It always has been. And so I was glad when my father transitioned out of it. Currently, what we're doing is we have honeybees and we have our laying hens, and the vegetables, we have broccoli and kohlrabi and cabbage and lots of greens and lettuce and spinach and onions, squash, cucumbers, pumpkins, winter squash. And so that's a good feeling that we're able to keep the farm and do something that we feel really good about, that is productive and healthy. And I think that moves in a positive direction.